Hello guys, my name is Sam, and today I'm going to be reading The Diary of the Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw. Before we get started, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn notifications, and leave a comment down below if you really enjoyed this video. Okay, let's get started. So this book is The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw, and this book is made by Kinney. Let's start on the first page. And please, if you have this book, follow along. First page, January, New Year's Day. You know how you're supposed to come up with a list of resolutions at the beginning of the year to try to make yourself a better person? Well, the problem is, it's not easy for me to think of ways to improve myself because I'm already pretty much one of the best people I know. So this year, my resolution is to try and help other people improve. But the thing I'm finding out is that some people don't really appreciate it when you're trying to be helpful. So this is what does it look like. This character right here, it's Greg, and this is his mom. And he's saying, I think you should work on chewing your potato chips more quietly. And she just ignores him. She just ignores him and just keeps on doing what she's doing. Page 2. One thing I noticed right off the bat is that the people in my family are doing a lousy job sticking together to their New Year's resolutions. Mom said she was going to start going to the gym today, but she spent the whole afternoon watching TV. And Dad said he was going to go on a strict diet, but after dinner, I caught him out in the garage, stuffing his face with brownies. Even my little brother, Manny, couldn't stick with his resolution. So obviously they're all telling you a lie. They're just making it up. So Greg thinks. So they think that Greg will believe them, but that's not going to be true. See, that's the example. So he's eating brownies. He's just looking behind him. He saw Greg, and Greg was like, "No, that's not no New Year's resolution." Okay, page 3. This morning he told everyone that he's a big boy. And he's giving up his pacifier for good. Then he threw out his favorite binky in the trash. Well, that New Year's resolution didn't last a full minute. The only person in my family who did come up with a resolution is my older brother, Roger. And that's a pity because his list should be about 1.5 miles long. So that's Manny. He threw his binky in the trash, and his parents were impressed, like, oh wow, okay, they clapped for him. But after that, something happened, and it looks like somehow he got his pacifier. And now they have a frowny face because, like, okay, that's not your New Year's resolution. Let's move on to page 4. So, I decided to come up with a program to help Roger be a better person. I called my plan 3 Strikes and You're Out. The basic idea was that every time I saw Roger messing up, I'd mark a little X on his chart. Well, Roger got all 3 strikes before I could even have a chance to decide what "you're out" meant. Anyway, I'm starting to wonder if I should just bag my resolution too. It's a lot of work, and so far I haven't really made any progress. Besides, after I reminded Mom for like the billionth time to stop chewing her potato chips so loud, she made a really good point. She said, everyone can be as perfect as you, Gregory. And from what I've seen so far, I think she's right. So this is Roger right here. He's punching Gregory, or Greg for short. And he just knocked the paper and pencil out of his hand. So Gregory is trying to plan a program for Roderick how to help him be a better person. Because Roderick is actually he's a bad kid. Okay, next page. Page 5. Thursday. Dad is giving his diet thing another try. And that's bad news for me. He's gone about 3 days without eating any chocolate. And he's been super cranky. The other day, after Dad woke me up and told me to get ready for school, I accidentally fell back asleep. Believe me, that's the last time I'll make that mistake. Part of the problem is that Dad always wakes me up before Mom is always out of the shower. So I know that I still have like 10 more minutes before I need to get out of bed for real. So he's getting ready for school, and Dad just put off the blanket off of Gregory, and he's like, "Wake up!" And Gregory's like, "Oh my God, he's cold." Well, guys, that's the end of this Diary of the Wimpy Kid Last Straw video on the book. But if you really enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and leave a comment down below my video. Okay? Make sure you can continue reading this book and tell me in the comments of how you think about this book. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.